Hello from CNN London. I'm Monita Rajpal with continuing coverage of the Pope's visit to the UK. Pope Benedict XVI gets a state welcome. The head of the Catholic Church arrived in Edinburgh International Airport in Scotland. Black at Bella Houston Park in Glasgow. Thank you so much for that. Of course, we are continuing to follow the Pope and his motorcade as it makes its way through the city of Edinburgh on its way to the Palace of Holyrood, where he will be greeted and met by Queen Elizabeth II, along with other dignitaries, including the Deputy Prime Minister and other politicians of the country. Now, the Pope's arrival has already, as we've been reporting, been overshadowed by comments from one of his senior aides. In an interview with the German magazine Focus, Cardinal Walter Kasper compared Britain with a third world country. He also accused Britain of harboring aggressive atheism and discriminating against Christians. The 77-year-old cardinal, who was due to join the Pope's entourage, has now pulled out of the trip. For more on the fallout, CNN's Diana Magnay joins us now from Berlin. And Diana, first of all, why is he not coming? Diana Magnay in Berlin, thank you for that. Third world or not, the religious landscape of the UK has certainly changed significantly since the last papal visit. We want to take a look at Catholicism in Scotland, where Pope Benedict is starting his tour. Press Association Scotland calculates that 65,000 people will greet him for an open-air mass in Glasgow, but that's dwarfed by the 250,000 people there to see Pope John Paul II in the same venue back in 1982. According to the report, the overall number of Catholics in Scotland has fallen from more than 814,000 then to under 804,000. Catholic baptisms are also down. There were 5,000 less baptisms in 2008 compared to 1982. There are fewer priests too, not only, but actually only 740 now compared to more than 1,100 back then. So they're footing the bill for the visit, but is there actually much enthusiasm for Pope Benedict among the British public? Luke Coppin is the editor of the Catholic Herald newspaper here in the UK. He joins us now from our London studio. Luke, thank you very much for being with us. Does he matter anymore?
Yeah, I think
the Catholic Church, and as we've been reporting, has been rocked in recent months by accusations of sex abuse and cover-ups. Hundreds of claims of abuse have emerged in countries including Austria, Italy, Malta, the Netherlands, and Switzerland. 5 bishops have resigned over their handling of abuse claims, including in the Pope's native Germany and Belgium, as well as in Ireland. Also, in the past year and a half, 2 detailed government reports on sexual abuse in Ireland were made public. And in the U.S., the Church has paid more than $2 billion in abuse-related costs and damages since 1992. Now, the purpose of the Pope's visit will be the beatification of a British cardinal, John Henry Newman. He's credited with helping to build the Catholic Church there in the 19th century. For many, though, the focus will be on whether the Pope will address the sex abuse scandal that has rocked the Church. ITN's Penny Marshall returned to the scene of one man's trauma. And of course, that sadness and that seeking expectations of apology, those are the things that are following the pontiff on this first state visit to the UK. Those are live pictures there that we're seeing there with John Henry Newman has been called England's most famous Catholic convert. He was born in 1801 in London, ordained as a Church of England priest, but converted to Roman Catholicism in 1845. He became a leading English theologian of the 19th century, was later made a cardinal, and died at the age of 89. Why we're telling you all of this? Well, Pope Benedict will beatify Cardinal Newman on September 19th. That's on Sunday, and that will put him one step away from sainthood. Well, let's go back to CNN's Phil Black, who is at Bella Houston Park in Glasgow, where the Pope will be making his way there shortly this afternoon. Phil.